Guys, so I'm going to be working on my goth girl here. I need to add her little sleeves, and then I'm going to paint her face. So that's what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to find my scissors. Okay. So I hope that you guys are having a good day. Trying to get motivated to do some art. It's been kind of a blah day today for me. I wasn't going to do this on camera because it's just so tedious, I guess. I didn't want anybody to be bored or anything. Just wrapping the paper around. I don't normally do my Halloween stuff this early, but I was thinking about it the other day, and it's like, well, by the time if I start in October, it'll take me a little bit longer, and so at least if I have this done, then I might, when I look at it, I might want to be more inspired to do some more, crafty stuff. Just trying to keep myself upbeat and doing the pep talk thing every morning, like you're awake, you're having a good day so far. Get up, shower, eat some breakfast, maybe watch a little bit of TV, watch some videos. Just trying to get my mood just a little bit better. I was looking up some I don't know if they're like classes or like kind of like art therapy for people who have been I don't know if you guys know this, have been sexually abused. I was when I was little, twice. And I just never wanted to actually deal with it and stuff, and that, also, it's something that you don't want to think about, and I think once I confront it and, head on, maybe some of my fears and stuff will go away. Like I was telling my brother's girlfriend the other day, if I could go back today as an adult and confront this person, and tell them that I guess I forgive you. I mean, I don't even know if I've gotten to that place, but I was a little girl when this happened, and what did I do that caused this person to do that to me? And I mean, that just always goes through my head. Was it because I was adopted? Just, why was I the person that you chose, kind of thing? I don't know. And I've never, ever said that out loud, so it kind of gives me anxiety to talk about it, but, I don't want anybody to feel sorry for me. As a teenager, one of my mom's boyfriend's friends, we went over to his house, and I think I must have been about 15, 16, and we went over there for dinner, and this guy, I met him, And all of a sudden, I just got this sick, weird vibe off of him. Just I don't know, weird, creepy vibe. And I told my mom, and she's like, "Oh, you're being, ridiculous." And I just remember going, thinking, God, maybe I'm just being paranoid. But, I think back then something, your body remembers that kind of stuff. I mean, that's what I believe. I don't know if anybody else believes that, but. And so we're going, talking. He shows, introduced me to his two daughters and son. I think he had a son. And we're watching, I think it was a Love Boat, or one of those shows, Love Boat. I think it was Love Boat. So, we're sitting there in his living room. His girls get up to go do something. And I'm just sitting there watching, not even thinking about anything. Just watching Love Boat. And all of a sudden, I felt this foot on the back of my rear. And I look up, and he's over there just like nothing, acting like nothing weird has happened. And he looks at me and he goes, "Oh, I'm sorry." He goes, "I thought you were my dog." And I looked at him like, what the hell? And I got up and I scooched over and I didn't say anything. I just like, okay, this guy's off his rockers or whatever. And so he gets up and leaves. So, my guard is kind of up. So I was just a little bit, okay, this is really creepy. So he leaves. I really didn't think anything of it. So he leaves. Dinner's still being cooked. I can hear him, my mom, and my mom's boyfriend, having a conversation. Then his daughters come back in, and we're watching, talking a little bit, and then they said they need to go to visit their friends for a few minutes. So I stayed there because obviously I didn't know their friends. And my brother comes in because my brother was also invited, and so I had to go to the bathroom. And I told my brother, I'm like, I do not feel comfortable going upstairs, or I think I had asked him where the bathroom was, and he goes, do you need me to show you? And I said, no, just point it where it is, So he points it out, and I'm like, okay, so I'm going up there, and then I come back down because it just, I don't know, I had this weird vibe again, so I came back down, and I asked my brother to stand at the base of where the top of the stair where the bathroom would have been, I think, and to watch. And my brother was like, why? And I told him, I said, I just feel funny with this guy, I didn't tell anybody what he had done. I just felt, funny. And I look, and come to find out the bathroom has no door to it. And I was like, okay, I was like, Sean, you have got to come up here and stand by the door, make sure nobody comes up, So he does. And I hear the guy downstairs, coming up, and Sean's like, oh, my sister's using the restroom, and he goes, okay, he goes, my bedroom's just up, up by the bedroom, and I just remember, like, trying to hurry up and go to the bathroom, but I was so nervous and, freaked out by this, I barely went, but I managed to go, got what I was doing done. My brother just thought, what the hell's going on? Kind of made fun of me, and we went, washed my hands, went back downstairs, and dinner was getting ready, and so we sit down for dinner, and my mom's like the third person toward the top of the table, and I'm like the third in, and Sean's like down the way, I think, and I was sitting between one of my mom's friends and his daughter, or his wife, I believe. No, it was his wife, I believe. And he decides he's going to sit across from me. And I didn't think, I just kind of looked at him like, okay. So I was getting a weird, creepy feeling again. And so we're, talking, everybody's talking, and, and I was pretty quiet because I was, like, watching this guy, like, crazy. So, the wife decides she wants to do a prayer, so I'm like, okay, so we're bowing our heads, and all of a sudden I feel this foot between my crotch, and I look up, and he's got this look of just pure sickness in his eyes, and I just remember, I kind of gasped, and my mom's like, Veronica, and I was like, I couldn't say anything because this lady was saying a prayer, and I was mortified. And then I was like, I felt sick. I didn't want to eat dinner. I didn't want to be anywhere near this guy. And I just remember the entire night I was like trying to avoid him, but he always seemed to manage to be standing next to me, somewhere near me. Just freaked me out. I was so glad when that stupid dinner party thing was over. And then, of course, I think 2 or 3 weekends had passed, and we're going to go to the coast with my mom's boyfriend and his young daughter, and 2 of their friends are going to meet us up. I don't know which friends are going to meet us up at this cabin thing that we're staying at, or motel thing. It was a creepy guy. I just, like, when I saw him, I was having a good time till I saw him, and then I felt sick, and I was like, I wanted to go in, and I was in my bathing suit, and I wasn't in my bathing suit. I wanted to get in my bathing suit, and because everybody was going swimming, and I was like, I don't want to be half naked around this guy at all. And so I decided, okay, I had a 2-piece and a 1-piece. So I decided to put my 1-piece on and had a sweater over and my shorts. And my shorts were not that short, even though back in the 80s, that was the trend. But mine were not, my mom was the one who bought my clothes. I mean, I picked them out. But, yeah, so anyways, so we're going down to the beach. And for stupid me, I did something, ended up either misplacing something. I had to find something to go down the coast with, to the beach. And of course, he was the only one in the stupid flipping thing. Oh, I was like, I did not want to go back there, but I had to get this thing. And I was trying to ask my brother if he wanted to come with me, and he was like, no, you can go. And I still couldn't tell anybody what had happened at the dinner party. I just felt sick. So I remember I knocked, and he like, oh, hi. He goes, did you miss me? And I was like, ew, I just got, I was like, no, because teenagers, and I started being just kind of a bitch because he was giving me the creeps. So, I'm going to paint my face now, I think. I'm all out of breath. I'm talking because it just brings back bad memories, but I want to verbalize this out, because I think, you guys are pretty good listeners, and I don't think you'll judge me. I gotta take a breath. Can I just freak myself out for a second? Okay. So we're at the beach doing our thing, and I'm in the hotel room getting my thing. Then I grabbed it and trying to get out the door, and he's like, "Oh," he goes, "I need you to look at something." And I was like, "Oh my God." I don't want to look at anything. I don't care what it is. I don't want to look at whatever you're showing me. I'm not looking at. And he wouldn't let me leave. And I was like, what do I couldn't scream. So I remember I looked out the window, because my family was just starting to cross the street. And I said, Mom, can you come back here for a second? I said, I need to show you something. I said something. And she was like, what? And she was like, Veronica. She goes, come on down here. And I was like, I can't, Mom. This guy, I didn't say this, but I'm thinking I can't. This freaking creepy guy won't let me out. But thank God his daughter came back for something. Oh, thank God. I was like, bye, I'm out of here. And I just stayed at the beach all day. And he finally did come down. Once I saw him coming down, I booked it back up to the hotel with my family, because I'm like, I don't like this guy. And then later that night, everybody decided they want to play Scrabble or some word game. And I did not want to play. I was like, please don't make me play. Of course, you have to have team members. And guess who chooses me? Creepy old freaking scary guy. So my mom took this picture of me, and you can see my body language. Like, I did not want this guy sitting next to me. If I can find that picture, I will show it to you. I'm so uncomfortable, and my hair is like down in my face because I didn't want. He kept saying how I look beautiful, but nobody was hearing this. I'm like, am I the only one hearing this? And he was saying a pretty normal tone, so I don't know. People just ignoring it. I don't know, but I remember I was so not happy with that whole situation. I was not happy at all. I remember finally got the courage that we got home. I told my mom, said, I don't want to ever do anything with that family again. I said, I don't like them. My mom was just saying, you need to, not be so mean. And, I wasn't trying to be mean. But, I don't know. That's my crazy story. I'm just gonna start with our eyes. Sorry. I kind of, when I get anxious, I talk like that, so I hope I didn't freak anybody out. Makes me so nauseous. Then was it when I was younger, when I was about 5 or 6, the babysitter's son ended up taking me to the bathroom. Well, he was in the bathroom, and I didn't know this because we were at the babysitter's house, and she was having a birthday party for one of the kids. And I had to go to the bathroom. And so I, got in there, and the guy's sneaking around, and I didn't see him till after he was in the shower. I didn't even notice him with the wet washcloth. Yeah, so just some bad memories. But so I found this like therapy thing in Portland that it's like 10 minutes from my house. Not even 10 minutes, maybe 5 minutes from my house. That I think I might want to go to. I emailed the lady because she does like adoption issues, anxiety, depression, sexual abuse, mental abuse, that kind of stuff. And I don't know if she does art therapy. I think she does, but I can't remember. I was just like trying to find somebody this morning because I want to get rid of this yucky feeling. I've just been holding on to this pain and stuff just way too long. I don't know. I'm all out of breath. That really, heightens when I talk about it, heightens my anxiety. But I just wanted to talk about it because my husband's heard the story, my kids have heard the story. And I think I even told my mom one time in therapy, but she thinks I'm making it up. And I'm like, why would I make that up? Why would anybody want to make that up? To get attention. I don't understand. But and of course all the therapists that I see, they always ask me, do you want to bring your mom? I'm like, no. She doesn't believe me. So I hope to get hope that lady calls me back. Excuse me, guys. Sorry, guys. So I need some brown. We need to pencil. Don't even know if I'm in frame. Uh-oh.
You guys see her? What she looks like so far.
And I purposely made one eyebrow longer than the other, kind of wonky. Let's see. Like a dark purpley. Okay. You guys still see? Okay. I don't know. I think my goth girl's gonna have. I don't know if I want to give her eyelashes. Give that a thought. I'll put some purple around her eyes though. I think. Sorry if my videos are kind of long, but good art is hard to, I don't want to rush it, so I don't want to rush my art. Look at her up close. She's coming out cute. She came out pretty cute. So I'm gonna try her eyelashes, but I don't know. Might have to do this a little bit off camera.
That's what she looks like so far.
Okay guys, I'm gonna stop the video now. I'll come back in a little bit at her hands and figure out what to do with her hair. Okay guys. Woo. Okay.